Alright, bro. So, here we are with the Evil Within 2 again. We're back, and we are going to be getting back into the... Bro, what's the thing we're in called?
Union.
The Union?
Union.
Oh, the Union. That makes a little more sense.
Which is the town created by STEM. Created by the almighty Mobius.
Right. So, basically...
Created by Sebastian's daughter.
Was it created by Sebastian's daughter?
No, actually,
Is that
no.
a big spoiler?
No, actually,
Did you just spoil the whole game?
Can I go?
A 6-year-old girl designed this whole thing?
Can I talk? I made a mistake. It should have actually been the town is Union, created by Sebastian's daughter Lily, created by the program STEM. Oh wait, no, actually, Union, STEM, then Lily. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, bro, you gotta know what you're talking about.
Kinda Union's a combination of both STEM and Lily, but then the almighty Mobius is in control of everything.
Gotcha, gotcha.
But then Stefano is the true king of everything.
My remote ran out of batteries. Okay, so... my batteries ran out of juice. But, alright, so... So anyway, sorry, hold on. I just gotta text somebody. Sorry. Anyway, we are back in the Evil Within 2, and as Matt pointed out, we've got some stuff we gotta do. What am I doing exactly? I can activate the server in the Marrow.
You can do that. Or
I can just continue with the main quest. Blush for art. Let's go do that. Or lust for art. Hey, Sean. How's it going? Did I think you would miss 2 of my streams? Absolutely not. I knew you'd show up.
Mobius.
So...
I feel like Mobius is a classic, like, villain name. Because I was playing Fallout New Vegas, and then the DLC, Old World Blues, the villain in that is Mobius. And I'm pretty sure there was something else I saw where the villain's name was Mobius.
Mobius.
Just Mobius is an evil name.
It is.
So, lesson learned, don't ever name your kid Mobius. He might turn out to be a
I'm
super
gonna
villain.
name my kid Mobius.
Oh, he's
I'm also gonna name it Damien.
Damien?
Because that's the name of the little kid Antichrist in the... the Antichrist in The Omen.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm gonna have 2 evil kid names.
I'll name him Kratos, my kid. He'll be a god.
Do you think you're even legally allowed to name your kid Lucifer?
Oh, wait, no, actually, I shouldn't name my kid Kratos, because he might end up trying to kill me.
Do you think it's legally allowed to name your kid Lucifer?
No. Because you could actually, I think, name your kid Hitler, to be honest. You might get a lot of looks, but I don't think it's illegal to name your kid.
Well, some parent would have to be smoking something to name their kid that.
Well, I mean, the parent might not be liked by a lot of people, but I think you could legally name your kid whatever the hell you want.
I mean, what parent would even want to do that to their kid?
One who's really in support of the Antichrist and is very satanic. Or one who would name their kid Hitler or Adolf would be obviously a neo-Nazi.
Yeah.
I mean...
Alright, so let's head into the art gallery, or wherever we're going. Whatever this is.
Because I don't think there's a law that says you can't name your kid any, certain thing.
Oh. I'm sorry. I had to blow my nose. It was Too stuffed. Okay, so we're inside now. I'm not really sure what we're doing. Oh yeah, well, I guess we're trying to find Stefano. We're in Chapter 8, the premiere.
I hear music.
You came to destroy my work? You expect me to bend to your will?
Tommy Wiseau, I'm telling you.
Then, thinking they could sculpt me into what I am not. What they created in here is marvelous.
Wow.
They wasted it.
Everyone
because
betrays
they
me.
had no imagination. Because they are not artists. They want to
Oh, hi, Mark.
manipulate me. You want to stop me, but you have failed. Because with the power of the core, I can create my art forever.
Dude, this is really bad. I've been playing The Last of Us. I was playing The Last of Us the last couple of days, and now the controls are all weird to me. Like, L1 is what you use to sprint in The Last of Us.
Is it?
Yes, you have
Oh.
to hold that. And the circle and the R stick is the
Wait,
circle.
L1's to
and
sprint?
circle is the... What?
L1 or L3?
L1.
Really? So what does L3 do?
I think L3... I forget.
Oh, that's
But
weird.
R3 does the light, but here it's crouching. And I think circle is... I think those two buttons switch. Bro, this is all really bad.
Last of Us has a weird control scheme. Because usually I thought...
think this game has a weird control scheme.
Because isn't L3 usually to sprint, R3 is to crouch, and like
Look,
L1
bro,
or L2 is to aim?
It was
and then
back in
press.
2013. Clearly they had different
Yeah, but...
things at the time.
I mean, like
as
PS2 I
defaults.
understand, but PS3, because like Uncharted, wasn't that...
Nope.
Uncharted you don't sprint, so it's not an option. Until Uncharted 4, right? Because Uncharted 4 you could sprint, I think, but...
Well. Alright, set up.
Oh, that's weird. Ooh, so now when I play the game, that's going to be... I gotta get used to.
Oh, Sebastian's all exhausted. All tuckered out.
It's like there was a racing game I played, like on the PS2, where like, and I'm sure a lot of them were like it, where like X was to accelerate, whereas nowadays it's like R2 or L2. And it's just very awkward to play, like some of those old racing games.
Oh, big scene time. I was gonna say artiste. Stefano Valentini. Now that's a clear villain name. We need to, not go there. We need to... Actually, let me just check something here. Oh, I'm just going to put a test message in here quickly. I want to make sure... Yeah, it's not. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just want to make sure the chat's popping up in the thing. Okay. So let's head on into the theater. Wait, no, wrong way. This is the way we gotta go. Oh, I guess I'll use that to grab this. Okay. Big scene time. I was actually just assuming that. That's...
Oh, this is definitely an evil stage.
Oh.
You're gonna start dancing and
This
singing.
chase has been entertaining. But even the greatest entertainments must come to an end. The girl, where is she? I commend you for making it this far. If perseverance were an art form, you would be a master. Perhaps not Michelangelo, but a Van Gogh.
Enough art school bullshit. Where is she?
The core is safe with me. I took her on his orders. But once I realized the extent of her powers, how could I possibly hand her over? What I'm doing is more important than mere personal gain. He could never understand this.
He? Who is he?
It doesn't matter. He won't be around much longer. My work, however, will continue.
Oh.
Picasso had his blue period. I have entered my crimson period.
Ooh.
Shit. No!
That's
No!
that's what she said.
Behold, my latest
The eye.
creation.
It's a messed up eye.
Wow.
This guy's twisted.
Well, he likes slowing down people after he kills them, so... Or slowing down time or after he shoots somebody. Keep it in the pants, come on. It's weird.
Sean, chat's... I can see the chat. I just wanted to make sure it was on. It's coming up on stream.
Beautiful. Okay, flesh, blood.
You sick bastard.
How will I ever top this?
Oh, you're gonna retire? Stop doing all
Exactly,
this?
that's what I was gonna say. Just retire now.
Oh no, he just said we'll find a way.
Fear is always smiling.
Her fear? Uh-oh.
Okay, Scarecrow.
Eruption of innocence to spark the fire of creation.
You know who else thinks they're an artist? Tommy Wiseau, who would be a perfect casting to play this guy in a live-action movie of this game.
Useless in your hands.
Okay.
It's like, again, bro, Sebastian's going against this guy who could teleport and just stab you with only a pistol. It's a little silly. I would just run away. Exactly.
Well, the whole world is all messed up now, though. Isn't this what it looked like when What's-His-Face did this? Became a monster in the first game.
Oh, Ruvik?
Yeah.
Kinda. Except Stefano isn't as powerful as Rubik because it's not, you know, his brain connected to the core. It's Lily. But obviously he has control somewhat.
Shit.
Oh, it's gonna see you.
Oh God! This is just like that thing from Arkham Asylum. Oh no, that was the
Scarecrow.
worst part of the whole game.
That was like the best part of the whole game.
Holy shit, no.
Scarecrow.
Oh no. I don't even remember how to... Okay, there we go.
Well, that was like one of the best parts.
No.
You know what else is great? Just like that game in the first Evil Within, it's another instant kill segment. So if you get seen, you are dead.
You know, Sean, it's good. I can see the chat. Alright. I need... Whoops. I could have ran for that. Damn it.
Oh, he's just staring right at you. Oh.
I think he almost saw me. Oh boy.
Thank God it's just a floating eyeball. Or else, like, he would like put his head over that corner and see him.
Oh god. Oh, I think he's looking. Okay, he's going that way now. Get down.
Throw the fuse at him.
Where did he go?
Oh, he's looking up from the top.
Oh, Jesus. This ain't good.
It's a stealth section.
This is awful, bro.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty awful. Please tell me Metal Gear Solid doesn't have anything like this.
No.
Good.
I'll tell you there's one good thing about this section, though. That if he does happen to see you, I think you have like a 3-second like time to like get to cover.
Alright, that's good.
I think. I could be wrong, if my memory serves me correct, because I think I got spotted, and then it was like 3 seconds for me to get to cover before I actually got killed.
Well,
Uh-oh, you're stuck.
so I guess that's not the... So, going that way then. Jeez.
Where is it? I like how they know, like, kind of like, in like the general vicinity you are. Like, for all you know, for all he knows, you could be like on the other side of the map right now.
I gotta get over there. It's a cutscene.
Is it?
I hope so. I wasn't
It
given a chance
is.
to run.
Lucky you.
Nice job, Sebastian. He escaped.
Alright, where the fuck did you go?
Yeah, where did he go? Thank God that part's over. I never want to see another game with a part like that again.
You're gonna have to fight like 10 Obscuras soon.
That's a nice joke, bro. It's funny. Did I just...
Is that a glitch?
What just happened?
I think it was a glitch.
A piece just fell through the what?
I think it was like a small little glitch. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
It's when I hit this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's keep going then. Oh look, we have pictures of the eye. Or an eye.
Wait, don't open that door.
But Chris is. I hope his daughter's name is Chris. He's probably already said her name though. I just forgot it.
Wasn't there a mirror back there?
I didn't see any.
the song start to play.
Sean says, as for my thoughts on this game, it doesn't feel like Uncharted or God of War. It's probably more like The Last of Us, but a vastly inferior version. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I heard it.
And it's definitely not like Uncharted or God of War.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, though. The gameplay is better than Uncharted.
I don't know.
Like, maybe with the exception of 4.
I don't know. To be honest, like, it was fun at first, but I feel like it is starting to drag now. It's just starting to get less and less interesting. The areas are getting less interesting. The whole world's getting less interesting. But I'm sure the characters will save it by the end.
Well,
let's see. What do we got here? We've got firepower. Well, I got a red jar, so I can... But that's for the skills. Let's see what I can do with the shotgun. I don't have enough. I don't have enough weapons parts. I feel like I got a lot more. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any of the upgrade things. I mean, I don't think that really helps too much. Fire rate could, though. Alright, that's good enough for now. Actually, let me just top up on ammo if I need it. I think I'm already maxed out, though, on a lot of this. There we go. I can only make 2 more. Alright, cool. Never played The Last of Us, but yes. But yeah, so you know, this game haven't finished yet. There's still Matt says we're not even at the halfway point.
I think you might just be about there coming up, but
so there's a lot of the game left.
Yeah. I mean, I think the gameplay is really good. I think this game is paced really well. I think the only problem I really have with the game is the characters, but
I don't think the story is that interesting. I don't feel any investment in actually getting his daughter back. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not even sure. It feels like I think part of that's the character, part of that's
Yeah.
the story itself, and it's just not been very interesting. I like this aspect of it. I like the upgrade system. I like so I have 3 red gels. I can upgrade that. That costs 7,000. I have 5150. But you know, it's been pretty bland since then.
Well, like I said, when I first played this game, like, I definitely liked it a lot more. I think watching you play it, it's like, even though I personally like the gameplay a lot, the story and characters are definitely pretty poor. You know? But,
Yeah, we'll grab that.
because like when I first played the game, I guess I didn't really notice how flawed the story was. It's like watching it now.
Alright, we should be fine. Lockers, we don't really have any keys, so let's keep going.
But I think if they did it 30 wood, then I think they would perfect it. One more chance.
Like, I like the semi-open world aspect, but it's... My problem is, the side missions themselves, you know, are they really that much different from one another?
There's actually some good side missions. There's actually one good one, I think, from what I remember.
One good one.
Like, well, from what I remember, one I personally think really good one. But it's like split up into parts, so it's really like 3.
Or I just can't. I am having a hard time really getting into any. Like, there is a side mission here, but the whole thing, like, what is this one called? The
You have to get the guy out.
No, getting back online. I have to activate the servers in the Marrow, which, as far as I understand, that unlocks.
I think you get
supplies, but I have no. I don't care about. Yeah, I don't care about doing that. Like, my weapons thus far are good.
Well, also, to be fair, you are playing on easy. To be fair.
I mean, yes.
To be fair.
But
So maybe you know, if you play on a harder difficulty,
maybe I need more weapons, but that alone isn't a good enough reason to make me want to do, or should be a good enough reason to get me to do a side mission. And there's got to be more to it, something interesting, or I don't know.
Like I said, I still think it's a good game, but it definitely has gone down. You know, after like watching you play it.
Come along. I'm waiting. My next piece of Nathan.
Can I actually go in here?
Absorption of her powers, the subjugation of her will.
Oh shit.
Will be art in every sense of the word. But what is art without an audience? I need you here to make the piece complete.
And I just think the whole main story is a big downer too. I think that's the big problem.
Yeah.
I think that's the big problem. It's not been interesting.
I mean, right now, I will say there is more to the story.
Okay, hopefully it gets better.
Like, after... I mean, you should be getting into it soon, where more plot exposition comes at you, but...
I hope it's more than just exposition.
I
There
mean,
needs to be something that gets me interested in the characters. Especially the daughter. I don't know what happened with the daughter. It better be good, though. But, you know, we'll see. Because she's the whole reason we're even in this to begin with. Alright, let's get going. Okay. Maybe this is the final boss.
No more games. Agreed. You're beginning to war.
that's not good.
That's exactly what I was saying about you.
That means he would be trying to kill you now. Because like I said, that's why he didn't kill you before, because he liked having fun with you. And now he's like, You
Oh,
suck.
I should probably not get caught by him. Where'd he
Why do
go?
you think he's gonna instantly like move it?
I do actually.
Turn you to water?
Why do I have a feeling this is one of those fights that you need to get killed in? Like one of those you have
They
to
wouldn't
lose.
kill off Sebastian like
I mean,
that.
no, but it's like you get defeated. It's like in Paper Mario, the
Maybe
first
you
fight
should
with
try
Bowser.
shooting at him.
Well, I was trying to like get out of his sight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So the next step was gonna be shooting at him. Oh shoot! Oh shit! It actually worked. I thought he would get out of the way.
Well, when you walk at him slowly,
Yeah, like
it's
what?
like you're never gonna get him. What luck?
It's going to hurt. You're beginning to annoy me.
Oh shit! I don't remember how to reload.
Maybe you should run at him.
I don't remember how to reload. Shit. Oh, not anymore.
I would try not to get close to him.
You won't save her. You won't.
Your luck's running out. It's like there's no luck. You're walking at him slowly. Maybe if you run at him, you might be able to hit him.
Oh shit! He got me, bro. And I'm alive. Oh, that's good. That's good to
He's
know I can
getting-
stop that.
He's getting really flustered. He's gonna transform.
I've had enough of this.
Sean, if you stream The Last of Us, that would be very interesting. A blind playthrough. I always like watching blind playthroughs of that. Because seeing some things in the story, seeing someone's first reactions are pretty great. Okay. So... Okay, the square. That's what it is.
No sense in running.
There's no point in hiding.
There's no point in hiding.
Oh shit. Bro, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, is he that an insta kill? No, but it does a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I actually thought that was an instant kill.
I
for a
thought I was
second.
gonna die.
I thought you were just gonna keep stabbing you till you ran out of health.
I don't know what I'm exactly supposed to
He
do.
just chucked his knife at you?
I don't think... Do I have to break this stuff?
No. Oh, they're like.
okay, those are
mines.
bombs. Okay. Okay, I got him. I definitely hit him.
So that combo he just did on you?
I actually did. Okay, so this will be put in the bottle spot. I got him.
He's coughing.
Oh, because I had the wrong arrows in. Damn. Good. That worked as a
He
mine.
teleported in the same spot. Or I'm sorry, like 3 feet away from the same spot.
That was a whole 3 feet away, bro. He knew what he was doing. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I think you gotta get right behind the walls or something.
Really, will you? Come on, come this way, buddy.
No sense in running.
There's no...
There's no point in
Every
hiding.
time he says that, that's all I can think about. I don't know what I'm doing in this fight at all.
You just gotta shoot at him.
Alright, well, I planted a couple of explosives, so hopefully he triggers one of them at some point. Oh. Wait, my explosive rounds.
What is he done?
Really? That was it? So much for this guy. What a punk.
Not his giant eye.
Premature finale. There we go. It's over. I beat the game.
I had so much left to create. You've destroyed my legacy. Look at me. You made me into a masterpiece. Must record it. If only I had my camera. Where did it go?
Wow. What a weak ass villain that was. Oh, he's still alive. Never mind, he's alive.
It's good.
Last photo.
Why don't you take a selfie? Oh shit.
If that was Leon, Leon would have been like, I got your camera right here.
You would have just been like, say cheese.
Or something like that.
It's Lily. And already I'm annoyed by her.
It's me, Dad.
No, no, you're not. Dad's dead.
Where'd she go?
She has powers, bro. She's
I
connected
know
to the
that's what they
core.
told you, but it's not true. Lily, please. Come out, Lily. You don't have to hide.
Oh boy.
It's white goo goo.
When somebody's hooded, you know they mean business.
It's Ruvik.
Impossible.
That's not stupid. The game trolled you there.
It's her.
You can't have her.
But she's got Ruvik's powers.
Oh, so that's who that was. Oh shit.
Lily!
Wow. I mean, I kind of figured the mother was involved in this somehow, but... Damn.
Now I would say you're about halfway done.
Sean wants to play L.A. Noir.
Oh god. Listen, if you want to suffer, go right ahead.
I'll be out here for you, and someone else will be in there for you.
Kidman. She knew about Myra.
That bitch! Kimmy keeps a lot of stuff from you.
Shit.
So, okay. Alright, so... Admittedly, that does make things a little more interesting. Story-wise. Even though it was a little predictable, I wasn't sure that...
Look, Vault-Tec bobblehead.
I'm assuming... Yes, that's what I got.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that... Yeah, I was assuming she would be in this, but I thought she would actually be, like, a side good character that you find. The wife.
Hmm.
to help get the daughter back.
I just like that how they trolled you. It was like, oh look, it's Rubik. It's
Yeah.
like nope.
I don't remember what Rubik looked like, so
He
I only
he wore the
figured it
white
because you
hoodie.
said so.
Yeah.
I would
Literally.
have just been like, who was that? And then,
Well, I think if you recently played the first game, you'd be like, oh my god, it's Rubik.
maybe. So Sean, listen, I liked LA Noire.
It's not a good game. It sucks. It's probably one of the worst games I ever played.
It's not
one of the most boring games. It's the most boring game I ever played.
It's not a great game.
A giant red X. Now that's art.
Burn! That's
Um,
such a Leon Kennedy line.
I was actually gonna play LA Noire at some point.
Why?
At some point, I don't
Do
know
you want to
when.
fall asleep during one of your streams?
No, it
like
could
I
be
do?
pretty fun. Yeah, bro. Listen, it's a decent stream
It's
game
not a
because
decent game.
you're.
It's horrible.
No, it is. It's decent.
I don't think I've ever played a more unfun game.
I think Red Dead 2 was more unfun.
Oh no, stop it.
But no,
Stop
I mean, I really do.
At least Red Dead 2 had characters I liked.
I mean, yeah, it had much better characters.
And it had a much better story.
It did. And overall, I'd say it's a better game, but like fun, I think I'd have more fun with LA Noire in terms of.
Like, let alone being so far my least favorite Rockstar game I ever played, that might be, like, in my opinion, one of the worst games. I just don't find anything fun about that game.
Well,
I know a lot of people do like it, I don't know. It's just not fun to me.
it's a voodoo doll.
Now you're gonna meet the real name villain,
I thought we already met her.
Myra.
Well, we met her already.
But did you?
Think so.
What is this place?
I will say the game does pick up after that. Like, I didn't want to say anything, but, like, there is a little bit more that goes on with the story after Stefano.
So Stefano was a giant waste of time, then is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Well, that's a shame.
I mean, you know, he basically did say he was supposed to get Lily for this other person, so, I mean, he kind of was just like a courier in a way.
Yeah, he was a nobody.
Yeah. He was a delivery boy. What is this
symbol
cult?
looks familiar. Like I've seen it in the real world.
Because you have seen it in the real world.
Sean was basing his opinion off the trailers for it.
Listen, a lot of people do like the game, but and maybe objectively it isn't a bad game, but I just did not have fun with it one bit when I was playing it.
What was that?
You know what Rockstar game is underrated though, Sean? Max Payne 3. Because in terms of gameplay, that might be their best game. In terms of like how the mechanics work for the gameplay. The shooting is so fluid in that game. It's just amazing that they never were able to implement that in any of their other games. Because Max Payne 3 actually came out before the first Red Dead. Actually, no, maybe it came out after. I think it came out after, actually.
Shit. Torture devices. This place is almost medieval.
Almost.
Well, it is or it isn't.
Looks like they were burned alive.
Well, that's not good.
It's pretty brutal. Some weapon parts. How long was LA Noire?
It's long.
What's that? I don't think it was more than like 15 hours.
Wasn't it like 20?
I don't know. I mean, it's not long for a Rockstar game.
That's true. But it felt longer than a Rockstar game. $25 to 30 hours.
25 to 30 hours.
That is way too long. For
Which
that
means
game.
it's probably really like about 20 hours. Usually they... No, usually I find times online are over what they really are.
So at least, at the very least, probably like 20 hours. At the very
Unless you go
least.
really slowly. Like, I think they give you worst case
The
scenario
whole
times.
game makes you go slow.
Uh-oh. There's stuff in there, which means I'm going to eventually be able to get in there. Which means they're going to be let out.
The chat wants to see you stream Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I do it on the PC. I could do that.
Can you actually get it through Steam? I think you
have
might
it.
be able to. Oh, you
have
did?
it, so...
Oh, you did get it. Okay. See, it's one of those things where it is great for its time, but that gameplay is, you know, it hasn't really aged well.
Looks like I can use this.
Sure, it's a good idea. Crank handle. It's supposed to open something with a crank, but what it's supposed to open is up to you to discover. I saw in trailers, can you actually drive an LA Noire? Yeah, you drive. So let's see. I'm gonna take that. I'm not really sure where I am or what I'm supposed to do right now. Maybe if I look at this. Get your bearings and look for signs of Myra and Lily. Oh, guess who's been let out?
The monsters.
It's a monster.
Did you know that one of these enemies could beat up the Nemesis?
Really? Because I just killed that one
I'm
pretty
sorry.
easily.
I meant to say it could beat up the Nemesis from the Resident Evil Apocalypse movie. Because that Nemesis was weak.
Are you sure they're even that tough, though?
Yeah. Bro, that Nemesis got beat up in a fist fight by a regular human.
Yeah, but did you see what I just did to this guy?
Yeah, but he got beat up in a regular fist fight by a human.
I mean, it was a human with psychic superpowers.
Was she?
Yeah, she was super at the time.
Who doesn't have superpowers in that one?
Jill?
Bro,
All the other characters?
Because I remember in that fourth Resident Evil live action movie where she lost her powers and then she still was like running along like buildings and like drop kicking zombies. I'm like, she still has her superpowers. Kicking zombie dogs away. It's like, no.
Who, Jill?
No, the main girl.
Yeah, she has superpowers. throughout
No,
life.
but in the fourth one she got them taken away and she still was doing the same shit she was doing.
Oh, well, that was just bad writing.
And Nemesis had a really big head in that movie. Like, his head was so big compared to his body. It was so awkward. Like, when you actually got a shot where it was facing him from the front, it was, like, the worst looking, like, thing I've ever seen. From, like, the side, it wasn't bad. But when you're able to see, like, how big the head was compared to the actual suit, it was like, oh boy, that does not look good. Also, the Nemesis couldn't run for some reason in that movie, so, you know. It was very, very slow.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
But from the Resident Evil 3 game Nemesis, yeah, no, that Nemesis would slaughter all these guys.
Oh! Thank God I had a bottle on me.
Stop. Nice. Isn't it? Oh no, I was thinking Resident Evil. Because that's something that I never got with like the original Resident Evil games, like how you could like stomp on zombies' heads. I'm like, isn't that dangerous? Because if like the T virus like gets like on your skin somehow,
I'm gonna sneak up on this guy and kill him.
like the blood splatters and the T virus gets on your skin, like isn't that bad? Gets like a wound on your skin.
I don't know. Apparently not.
Well, that's where Resident Evil 2 Remake made more sense, because you couldn't do that.
What? Get the virus?
Stomp on zombies' heads. Because, like, that's dangerous. One, it's stupid, because if you somehow miss and then they grab you and bite your leg, you're kind of screwed. But if blood splatters and gets in your mouth or something,
Oh,
it's like, well, you're screwed.
I killed it.
Because you got close to the zombie like an idiot.
So when I broadcast on PS4, I schedule a video and start streaming on PS4 as if I was using OBS. I haven't done a stream directly through a PS4.
Yes, you have. God of War.
No, I did that through OBS and Elgato. I haven't done it through a PS4, like the streaming PS4
They
thing.
have their own streaming thing?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I didn't know.
I just have never used it. Never needed to.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I got one at least.
That one sees you, though.
Oh, there's someone
He's
behind me.
starting to claw at you like a kitty cat.
Oh, I found someone.
Oh boy.
Oh, and all the axe. I like to use the broadcast thing, so... yeah, just look up a YouTube video on it. If I don't know what I'm doing, that's always what I do. I look up a YouTube video. YouTube has something for everything. Like both, like you could probably learn everything you need to learn about IT stuff or internet and coding and stuff just by looking on YouTube. I mean, that's probably not entirely true. Don't take my word for it, but you need to learn how to build something, boom, look up YouTube. Set something up, look up on YouTube. Probably other stuff.
I actually didn't even build my gaming PC, I just bought it.
Yeah, there you go.
Stop.
But if you wanted to build your own gaming PC, guess what? You could look up on YouTube how to do it.
I don't trust myself to do that. Because I'm like, I would definitely break something. So I'm like, let me just buy one. Oh, look at that.
Doing some detecting, what does that mean?
I don't know, you probably found like half of the files.
I
in the
haven't
game.
read any of them.
Yes, you have.
Okay, I read a couple of them, but like, what is? It's a natural
Remember?
human desire to resist, whether it's resisting change, resisting authority, resisting desire. With the mental and emotional toll of such resistance, often outweighs the benefits gained by it. The universe is too The universe is too organized, too perfect in its construction. How could we possibly believe that such perfection arose from chaos? It is my hypothesis that there is a plan. For me, for you, for each and every one of us. Some people say that everything happens for a reason. Some people call it fate. Whatever it is, woe unto those who attempt to resist it. Like, I don't know what all this means because I have no interest. I had no interest in any of that.
No, there was that one file you really liked.
Which one was it?
Remember the guy who cut open the tiger and he ejaculated?
That was Resident Evil 2. And I don't like it. It's just fucking ridiculous.
I know, but it was entertaining.
It was... Oh man, that was
Are you
so
sure
messed
that
up.
wasn't this game?
I'm pretty sure.
His name was Chief Irons. He sounds
But
like he
even
would be
like
in this
okay,
game.
but even like the original Resident Evil, it has some of the logs from people who were in the
Police department.
No. The original Resident Evil. It had logs from like people who were in that mansion, who were getting experimented on, who were turning into zombies and stuff.
That was interesting.
Exactly, those files were interesting.
I'm sure these.
I don't know
files
what
are
the fuck
interesting if
any
you
of
actually
this.
read
What?
through them. I'm pretty sure that. See, William Birkin.
Thank you for taking our spiritual like. Why should I care
No,
about
it makes
this?
sense because.
Handwritten note. Too beautiful to leave in the street. I had to display them. I wish. Okay, this was what's his face. He's the dead guy now.
O'Neill.
What?
O'Neill.
No, this was Sebastian.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. Maybe this was. I don't know if this was Sebastian or not. Maybe it was another one.
Okay, so I mean, this game has one flaw. I mean, it does have a few flaws, but.
I mean, admittedly, I really haven't read through the files, a lot of them, but like that last one that I just read, like even just looking at it quickly again. It is natural desire to resist whether it's resisting. Like, what is this about? But the mental and emotional toll, is this supposed to be some type of metaphor for the game in some way? Or the universe is too well organized, too perfect in construction. How can we possibly believe that such protection arose from chaos? It is my hypothesis that there is a plan for me, for you, for each and every one of us. Like, Barkeep's Journal. The tap room's been booming. Business is good. Lots of new faces in news these days. They're arriving. People complain about the crowds, but I say the more the merrier. He's always been cantankerous, but lately he's been acting extra weird. He sits there in his usual spot, giving new customers the stink eye, mumbling to himself. I could cut him off, but he's always been my best customer.
Okay, so it's not the most interesting.
Like, a lot of
stuff.
these things aren't that interesting.
But you don't play the Evil Within to read the files.
I mean, that's true. And not all the files in Resident Evil are interesting,
No.
but, you know, there are some good ones.
Resident Evil 2, I think, overall had the best ones.
Well,
Actually, maybe not. The first Resident Evil game, actually. Ooh, especially Remake.
I mean, 3 had some good ones.
Which one?
All of them have, like, some good ones.
No, but 3 had some really stupid ones, like where it was only like a picture from like the opening cutscene. You find a file.
Oh,
it's like,
well, I'm not talking about
It's like
those.
that. It's like
I'm talking about, like, actual files that have,
I honestly
like, a journal or a diary
don't
or...
remember any of them except like the supervisory stuff from Nikolai.
Well, yeah, there's that
Like
stuff.
that's like the only one I
Where am
actually
I going?
remember.
Am I supposed to
don't-
go here?
Like I honestly don't remember any of the other files in that game. But that story was not very good. Resident Evil 3.
I don't know if their story was fine.
It.
I mean, it was a good little story.
It really wasn't.
It was. It has character problems. The original does, but I think the overall story is a solid one. I literally have no idea where I am.
I think you're going the right direction. It's like
I think I went backwards.
a new area.
Like before I go down there.
No, this makes sense how you went backwards.
Alright, there's blood here. This...
I hope it's not.
Wait, wasn't
Chris's
this the
blood.
start? No, wait.
No, because you didn't crawl through a sewer.
Are we sure I didn't?
I'm like 90% sure you did. See, look, there's stuff there you didn't pick up.
Yeah, I could have just missed it though.
I mean, something shiny at you, like that's kind of hard to miss.
You underestimate me. Oh, so the Elgato you can use with PS4, PS3. Yeah. I mean, the new Elgato, I don't think you can use the PS3 with it. But
The new
I'm pretty
one?
sure. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can use.
The one I have on the.
Well, you gotta do extra
get-
stuff.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, we have to get like a splitter or something. That's right, yeah. If you get the newer Elgatos and get like a splitter or something like that, HDMI splitter, then you could stream PS3. But supposedly the PS5 is going to be backwards compatible. Now I don't know if that's just going to be PS4 or PS1 to PS4, but
I'll believe when I see it.
yeah.
Sony's never made a backwards compatible system.
No, but they did, I think, put like a survey out. Like,
Well,
so
they
people would
did.
be
I mean, no, you
interested.
can play PS1 games on the PS2, but you can't save anything. From what I remember.
No.
And PS1
Well,
games you
PS3.
can play on the PS3.
Well, PS3 was backwards compatible.
You can play PS1 games on the PS3,
Yeah.
but you can't play PS2 games on the PS3.
No, they sold them.
But they were
On
new,
the
different
digital store.
versions.
What do you mean?
Well, not all versions of the PS3 can play PS2 games.
Oh, no, you're talking about that. I'm talking about they actually made PS2 games available for the
Well, no,
digital
no,
store,
I'm talking
yeah.
about actually your PS2 discs. You
I see
can't
what
play
you're
on the
saying.
PS3.
You could do it with... You can do it with PS1, yeah. Because I did that with the...
PS1 you can because I have Crash Team
Yeah.
Racing and
And-
I've done that.
And I did that with the first Resident Evil Director's Cut, I remember. That's right, you can do that.
Wait, hold on. Hold up 1 second. Can you actually kick these?
That's probably why they made like a bunch of collections for the PS3.
You can kick it! Look at this, I can kick it.
But that's probably why they made like a bunch of like collections for the PS3 for like PS2 games.
Okay, you know what?
Because like there was the Sly
Wait, hold
collection,
on.
the Jack and Daxter, the Metal Gear
This
Solid.
game gets 1 extra point.
You're really gonna waste your time doing that.
This is
instead of
so
getting to the story.
fun! You can kick the skull around. Oh great, did I get it stuck though?
Alright, you're done.
I got it stuck.
Continue forward.
Well, so much for my fun.
Go through that ominous door.
I think this is... No, this is the beginning.
Is it?
This
Why'd
is
you
where
go
we
back?
started.
Why'd you go back?
I didn't know where I was going.
Well, there's a statue there.
I've examined that. That he said that's what the religious cult... Or no, you said something about it being a religious cult thing. He said something like that looks familiar.
So wait, so where do you have to go?
You played this game, I don't know.
Alright, so that's the beginning, so don't go there.
So I had originally came up this way. Okay, no, I didn't actually ever go this way. I had to have gone through the door here. Right, I got some stuff from there, I remember. Let me just check this out. Oh, he's all out of stamina. Matt, have you ever heard of Ripsaw Razor?
Nope.
There's your answer, Sean. Okay, wait. This might be new. This might be new. Or, no, wait. I think this is... I think I was running through this before.
So what is the most disappointing game you ever played, gamer?
Well, the most disappointing game I ever played?
Yeah.
So in terms of my hype for it, or how hyped others were for it?
Your hype. Disappointing to you.
To be honest, probably
Resident Evil 3.
The Evil Within.
Really? You were that hyped for it?
I wasn't super hyped for it, but the game was so bad that it's the one game that I really regret spending $60 on. I played through all of it, but jeez, I did not like the game at all. But we've been through here before. That's why it took me so long to get the Evil Within 2.
I thought you were gonna say Resident Evil 3 remake.
No, the remake was no. I wasn't that hyped for 3 remake to begin with.
So that's why.
You know, but I also don't think it's a bad game.
It's not. No, it is a solid game.
I think 3 remake is good. I just think
The biggest
to be honest, I'm more disappointed by 2 remake than 3.
Really?
2 remake I had higher hopes for,
okay.
and it's a better game than 3 remake, but it's a good remake. It's a good remake, but I prefer the original, and I didn't love the game. Oh, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to put this
I could agree with that.
in here.
The original is better.
Whereas 3 remake, I was like, it just seemed to come out so quickly, and it was bundled with Resistance. I was like, you know what? This game isn't going to be that great. And it wasn't that great, but it wasn't bad either.
I will say Resident Evil 3 remake at least made Carlos likable.
It did, and I like what they did with Mikhail too.
Yeah. And Nikolai was just
Nikolai,
fantastic.
I mean, Nikolai was great in both games.
Yeah, but I might have
For different
to give,
reasons.
Yeah. I did like the guy who played him in the new one though.
You know what? Let's heal
Like,
up.
even though he really isn't like a great villain, it's just
I mean, he's a very simple man. He just wants money.
exactly
Lots and lots of money.
Yeah, it's not a very good villain, but it's just like with the voice actors he's had, it just makes him enjoyable. Exactly, it's like really he's not a good villain at all, but just the people who play him make him likable.
No. I think he's a good villain.
No, he's not.
No, he is. It's just the voice acting usually is kind of wacky. I think I really do think in the original 3 he was a good villain. It's just the voice acting was so wacky, and just the game as a whole, like it wasn't as polished as a lot of newer games, so it kind of takes away from it.
The reason I don't think he's a good villain is because he literally is a carbon copy of Wesker from the first game. Like
It's definitely it's different though, because Wesker was motivated by, gaining oh shit.
No, in the original first one, he was like money, I think. In one cutscene.
Well,
like wasn't it at the end?
Well, no, I mean he wants
the tyrant data, and then Nikolai's I'll sell the tyrant data.
Well,
I
Nikolai
turn on my comrades. Well, it's the same thing.
Well, Nikolai was also more no, Nikolai was motivated by money. That was his whole thing. Wesker was motivated by gaining, I guess, not money as much as actual power over.
I swear, I think in the original first game, I'm like.
I mean, he's gonna sell.
Sure.
He has the combat data.
Yeah.
And that's what he says is he's gonna sell it, but.
But it seemed like.
But he wasn't motivated by money. He was motivated by.
Like in remake, I think they changed it, but I don't know about the original.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? Wait. No? Still hearing. It wasn't all a dream. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Please, I know you're out there.
No.
Please. Let me out. 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 Let me out.
I wanna go home. Wanna go home.
What was that?
That was SpongeBob, Sandy Cheeks.
Hmm.
Classic song.
Right. Campfire song. That's a classic SpongeBob song.
I don't know. I want to go home by Sandy Cheeks was pretty good.
Campfire song's better.
Sweet Victory was the best song though.
Sweet Victory was almost an actual song.
It was a great song.
Actually, it was.
The winner takes all.
They didn't even have
It's
the like.
grills,
like-
one more kill.
That's not fair to bring that. Oh shit!
Like that song.
Something's
might be the
happening.
best.
Something's happening. Bro, something just happened.
The Rip Pants song. That was another really
Rip
good
Pants.
one.
Oh man.
Yeah, SpongeBob actually had a lot of really good songs. Like especially with the earlier seasons that I watched as a kid.
I wouldn't be able to tell you if there were any songs they sang in recent seasons. I haven't watched it in about 10 years.
Yeah, it's for me it's been like that. Like I don't even know.
Your failure to gain led to passion, which led to despair, and despair led to self-destruction.
Okay, so I'm just going to bring this up right now,
What?
too. So, I don't know who that was. It doesn't really matter who that was. But if you're going to do this type of mystery character that nobody knows, he's got to have an amazing voice.
That's
A
decent
voice that
That's a
really
decent
that
voice.
really brings you in.
That's a decent voice.
And really makes you say, "Wow, I'm interested in what this guy is saying."
Not everybody could be Joshua Grant.
I
from
know not
Fallout New
everyone
Vegas.
can have the best voice, but I'm just saying if you're going to do it, that's what you gotta have.
His voice isn't bad.
I'm not saying his voice is bad, I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's not that interesting.
I mean,
It's not interesting enough to be a question mark character.
he's the Riddler.
And then expect me to care about it.
He's the Riddler. Mail me this, Sebastian.
You refuse to see. It's all my fault. You are a failure.
Oh shit.
Your daughter is lost because of you.
And it's Lily saying this.
Oh, that's like the ultimate burn.
Like,
Listen, at least his voice isn't annoying. I'll give him that.
What do you want with me?
I mean, at least if his voice was annoying, I could, like, laugh at it.
Okay, I guess.
Like,
Well, depending, because sometimes it's annoying where it's annoying, but sometimes it's annoying where it's annoying funny.
oh, man, that's a nice
Like
touch.
Alfred,
having
like
Lily the daughter be the one
like-
to tell him all this stuff, and then writing all this stuff on the wall in blood, and
like Alfred from Resident Evil Code
I mean,
Veronica
Alfred,
is,
I think
is
is
annoying
ridiculous.
funny. Is
He's
annoying,
annoying
funny.
funny.
Salazar from Resident Evil 4 is annoying funny. But not everybody's like that.
but the problem is again, like, the voice acting isn't spectacular. I don't blame the voice actor. That's probably just the direction he was given, you know. And it's like, I mean, it's a fine voice, but just not for this type of thing. Like, is this the character? This no-name monster? This like unoriginal type monster? That's who was speaking?
Maybe.
Cause like, why would I care about this? Who is this? Where does this person come? Oh, it's not even a real boss. It's just like, I guess, new monsters.
See,
Oh, shoot,
the
I
game
gotta
changes. The game knows that you will find the same enemies.
Oh, why am I not have the shotgun out?
Lava boys. Yeah, so when I was, because I just finished playing through all Fallout New Vegas again, and so, listen, Ulysses, bro, they're like trying to make him sound like so cryptic with his messages, where I just stopped caring at a certain point.
Okay, you know what though? Ulysses, I'm sorry, he's a good example of what I was just talking about.
He's got a fine voice, but it's like
his voice is different. His voice draws you in
but
to
it's
what
like
he's saying.
They were making like his goals like so cryptic and like what he wanted to do, and I'm like, Ulysses, you're making
Wait,
no
no, I
sense.
didn't want to. Shit. Okay.
It's like I'll be like, Ulysses, why do you want me killed? It's not because I want you killed.
See,
Like, it's like, what are you talking about?
But see, the voice and the voice acting was actually pretty well done. So it all works out, and it's why he's interesting. You know, when there's the mystery there as far as who he is and what he's saying.
Ulysses, why did you drag me here? You have the option to leave. You can choose your own road. It's
but you're doing it like he's a robot.
No, he actually does have a good voice. I'm just doing generic fucking me, but it's
Oh, wait.
The whole thing is like people were like arguing like Ulysses was like one of the best Fallout characters. I'm like he's so confusing with what he wants.
Well, I mean,
It's like he's trying to be cryptic with his messages. Where I'm like, I don't get what the hell you want. Do you want me to fight you? Do you want me to not fight you?
I think it's pretty
Like it was
clear
like
what
really.
he wants.
It's a little confusing.
Hold on, where the hell are we? All right, but yeah, no, I mean, basically what it boils down to is, I mean, I have to re-listen to it again because I haven't in a long time, but from what I remember, it basically boils down to he's trying to make the courier suffer or trying to make him responsible. I'd have to really,
Yes, but then he gives you the option to leave to the divide. So I'm like, he doesn't really care. Like
no, because he's trying to make a point that the courier is making these decisions. He could leave at any point, but
then
he's
he gets
choosing to
mad
continue.
that you stay. And he's like, go home. And I'm like, what?
Well, he's not. I mean, he's not.
Like,
he's doing it in kind of a.
But that's what I mean. Like, I don't like
in a-
that.
in a-
Like, it's like Ulysses. You're very confusing with what
He's
you
trying
actually want.
He's trying to provoke him. It's basically like he's testing him, and the courier fails at every point as he continues to go through, and he's proving Ulysses right throughout the journey.
I don't know.
So, but again, I'd have to actually listen to it again to get the full scope of it. But
Because I just read somewhere people were like, he's the best Fallout New Vegas character. I'm like, not really. It's a little
he might be
too confusing. No,
He might
it's like
be.
too much. He's like trying to be cryptic with.
He's definitely got a lot behind him in terms
Yeah.
of story and stuff. Is he the? He might be.
No. Joshua Graham the Birdman is still my favorite.
Joshua Graham. It's either him or
It's like-
Joshua Graham, to be
Because
honest.
he also has character development. Like, even though you don't really see it. He goes from being a brutal dictator, Kaiser's Legion, to being, like, helping this no-name tribe survive in their own land. That, to me, is just really cool.
Sean, I'll let you know. But yeah, we just need to.
No, I probably have to, like, really just, reread some of the dialogue Ulysses had in that game. But it's just, like, he was so confusing throughout the game with what he really wanted.
No, okay. Let's just get out of this.
I mean, one of the worst characters in that game, though, is Father Elisha.
Well, actually,
He's just literally, I'm a bad guy who wants money and power.
no. Actually, that's
Greed.
not that's not it with him.
That wasn't with him.
There's more to him than that.
That's basically
It
what
goes
was.
back to because he was if I remember right, and there may be some things again I haven't actually listened to it, or I haven't played Dead Money in years actually, but the whole thing with him was that his loss at Helios 1 really affected him, like mentally. And well, not even just the loss. I think it was the pursuit of the stuff in Helios 1. And that really messed with him. And I guess they lose it he goes insane. I think he also gets a bunch of Brotherhood killed, or I don't remember if he gets expelled or if he leaves or what the specifics were. Also, I can't upgrade what I want to upgrade yet. But his character is actually pretty interesting and has a pretty good story. And you know what? For that matter, all the DLC do, including the Old World Blues and all the different doctors. And Dr. Mobius, that's who it was.
He's great.
Yeah, that you were saying Mobius before. That's the villain,
Mobius.
but he actually wasn't really the villain. He was he was acting it.
I mean, yeah, no. When you find out at the end of that game, I was like, oh, you know what?
Yeah, it's actually a good twist. It's well done,
like, yeah.
And like
That's what I
all
said.
of the DLC characters are pretty well fleshed out. I think the base game characters. I think Caesar is probably the best one out of them.
Well, compared to the NCR
Mr.
characters,
House. Well, hold on. Mr. House is also
Mr. House is really
good too.
Mr. House is one of those guys where, like, I could see joining up with him. Because, like, if you really think about it, here's a guy who's arguably the smartest man in the world, who survived the Great War, has created these, like, technologically marvelous inventions, and has these ideas to, like, literally, like, to restore the world. Or not restore the world, but he wanted to, like, make New Vegas, like, the new
Oh, you know what? That's what I can do.
But Mr. House had, like, a lot of characterization.
Benny is an interesting character.
Benny's
I
good.
think they
Benny's
could have
cool.
done more with him, though.
I felt like they killed. Yeah, I felt like they didn't really show enough of him. But Benny was cool for what he was. But Mr. House, though, actually, in terms of the base game, might be my favorite. I was gonna say Volpez is actually really cool though, but that's also mainly because of his voice though.
Yeah, Volpez's voice is pretty great.
Well, Volpez is actually like, because I actually remember he had like some dialogue going up.
No, I mean, he's interesting because he's he's basically the opposite of Linnaeus, and and you know it shows when Linnaeus talks about him and how there's
like they don't like each other.
Yeah, there's even within
people.
the ranks of Caesar's Legion, there is some between basically both of Caesar's right hand men. You know, it's his left and right hand man. You know, it's interesting.
They're two polar opposite people.
It's very well done.
And that's why I said, like, Kaiser's Legion had, like, the coolest characters in the game. It had Legate Volpez. It had Joshua Graham. And actually, Ulysses was from...
Ulysses
was from Caesar's Legion, too. So it's, like, all the coolest characters in the game were
like,
from...
NCR doesn't really have any interesting...
No.
Well, actually, there are some side characters that are probably good, but
they're not, like, to the levels of, like, the Kaiser's Legion.
Here?
Like, the only other character is, like, Mr. House, who, like, reaches, like, some of the Kaiser Legion characters.
Well, yeah, Mr. House.
I mean, there are, like, cool characters. Like, Doc Mitchell's an okay character. Like, but they're not... But you don't really get enough of them.
No.
And they're not the main focus. But they're, like, you know, fine for what they are. Like you said, Benny and everything. And yes,
I mean, the Elder in Brotherhood is
he's
good,
cool.
too.
He's cool. Yeah.
I guess I have to...
And, but the, companion characters, like, when you do all their quests, like, they get a lot of backstory. Like, when you find out with, like, Boone and everything, and Ganon, and Raoul, like, they get a lot of backstory to them. I mean, they all do, but... You know, Fallout New Vegas literally is like...
There, this is what I need to switch.
Fallout New Vegas might be like the best sequel in the game. Because it literally did everything Fallout 3 did, but better. Like, everything.
So I need to swap this out.
Because, yeah, even the DLC in New Vegas, I think, was overall better than the DLC at 3.
Um,
Like, the only Like,
Is this right? No, that's not right.
like Point Lookout at 3 was actually pretty cool.
If I swap them around,
You have to move.
hold on. Let me go back. I think this is the leftmost one.
Yeah, but
No, wait. No, I want to. Ah, shit. This moves both of them.
you gotta turn that the other way. You gotta turn it the other way.
Why do I have to turn it this way?
One more. Now go to the.
This is what it was originally.
Yeah. Now go to the one on the left.
This
Oh
is-
wait, that
it's-
moves both of them.
Yeah, it moves both of them. I can't.
Oh
move
okay.
them.
Wait. Don't move it.
I was trying to move. I want to see what all the options are. I can move the top one by itself, but
Oh, you can.
yeah, but
Yeah, I
I
was gonna say you're gonna have to do that.
just trying to figure out what exactly I need to.
Well, you see the end spots outside of the gears. You gotta have it match that.
Well, yeah, but
So like that's good.
well, no, but I need to see. Maybe if I switch this around.
This is so far better than any puzzle in Resident Evil 3 remake. At least it's an actual puzzle.
Let's see how this ends up.
That looks good.
Does it?
No, the top one you gotta move, but by itself. Yeah, so
The
leave
one on the
that.
left does not match up with
Move.
what's in the middle.
But because you're gonna have to move that middle one by itself.
I did.
No, because you're gonna have to do it again.
I was just that's what the spot. That's what it was on. This was like this a few seconds ago.
So then that's right. So leave that.
Right, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, and then I had the middle one the other way. I mean, the only thing is, unless
This is gonna be right. Okay, wait.
no, that's not right.
No.
I can move this to connect those two pieces over there. That's right. Okay, and then the one on the left, I'm gonna have to move the top one afterwards. Wait, no. Doesn't matter, I have to do this afterwards. Alright. Okay, that's not it. This should be it. There we go.
You did it.
Jesus. The puzzle was not that complicated, and yet it was. At the same time.
It's more complicated than any puzzle in Resident Evil 3 remake.
Look at the blood.
Bing, bing, bing. Thought like the alarm was gonna go off.
Alright. Let's head on down.
You know who was like one of the lamest villains in video game history?
Let me hear this.
Ruvik. From the first Evil Within.
What kind of headset am I? I'm not using a headset. I use for a mic, I use a Blue Yeti mic. cutscene time.
Sebastian, why do you always pull out the handgun over the shotgun?
Bro, characters never have shotguns for cutscenes.
No, he does. Look.
Oh,
You finally come.
finally, we have a face to the person.
I think it's a
Who the
white
hell
guy.
are you? My followers call me Father Theodore. I hope that you will call me that too, Fred.
Another lunatic with a god complex, huh? I already killed one of you today.
Of course you did. That is how you deal with every challenge in your life. Through brute force and intimidation.
Because he's a cop.
And look where it has led you. Into a hell of an enemy. Lower your weapon. Use your mind instead of your fists, boys. We have the same goal, Sebastian. We can help each other. Join me.
Oh, I see him now.
You will be reunited with your daughter. And I will have the power of the core.
I already know who has Lily.
Yes. And Myra won't give her up so easily.
What? Where are they?
I wish that I could tell you, but you are not ready. You must be folded into my flock before I can share that knowledge.
I said tell me where she is!
Accept my invitation. I can lead you away from your own darkness. I can lead you to Lily. Sorry.
This guy's a bit interesting.
So be it.
Poor Stefano. He really had no relevance.
Again, I don't think the voice worked for just as a voice, but
The events of
Fits
having a
with the
character
action.
behind it works. Like this.
I showed you the path here. You must learn that I am here to help. Return to me willingly. Then can assume natural roles. Not as adversaries, but as allies. Farewell for now, Sebastian.
So we have to return to him. Why
That's-
didn't he let us make the decision there? I would have said yes.
Nope. Sebastian won't agree.
Wait.
Look who finally woke up. About time.
It was a snake.
Use a little help here. You know how to use a gun, right? Take that side. Keep shooting until they're dead or we run out of ammo.
Okay, keep shooting until we're dead or run out of it. Well, I don't know if I want to waste all my ammo on this, though.
Ask her to give you her machine gun.
I think that would work.
Trade.
Oh, I tried kicking it. Oh,
She has a health bar, so she'll most likely die. And that'll probably be a mission failure.
see, it's a part like this is why I'm glad I played on casual. I can see it's being very annoying on normal mode. Or hard.
Too many times
Or
to
more
count.
difficult.
Grab some supplies while you can. I can hear more coming.
Alright. But I'm getting some answers when this is all over.
Because you're a detective.
You know what? This kind of reminds me of that part in The Last of Us where Ellie and David are surrounded in a shack.
Yeah, and it also reminds you of that part in Resident Evil 4 when they're surrounding the cabin.
On the way.
Well, but that was a little different.
No, but Resident Evil 4 started this whole thing.
That was different though.
It's the same thing. Same thing when every game tries to do it.
Because that had a second floor.
Oh my god.
Damn it, that hurt. Son of a bitch.
And it only works in like half the games that try to do it. Like The Last of Us, it worked. Resident Evil 4, it worked. It didn't really work in Resident Evil 3 Remake. And there was another game I played where it didn't really work. Like how you're using your pea shooter and she's just blasting them with her machine gun.
She's wasting her ammo.
Hey, what the hell is that noise?
Oh shit.
Is it a bloater?
It's not a bloater.
That looks like a bloater.
Oh, it's a liquor.
Stomp it. Oh.
Killed it.
I think that's the last of them.
Think so? Are you sure?
Be careful, the spider lady's coming from the first game.
We gotta keep moving.
The one that instant kills you.
Thanks. Don't know if I could have done that on my own. I'm Esmeralda Torres.
I'm.
Sebastian. And
You do.
it looks like we got him for now. We should make a move before.
Why does it sound like she's eating something?
I don't know.
Like while
How
she's
did I wind
speaking.
up here?
Maybe she
Who
is.
are you?
No time for 20 questions. My safe house isn't too far. We can talk on the way there. Come on.
Not with food in your
Take
mouth.
whatever you need inside. I'll be out here.
Sounds like a plan. It's all this ammo here. Maybe I would have been able to do this on normal mode, no problem.
I did it on normal mode, no problem.
It has a lot of ammo.
A lot of times when they do these sections where they throw enemies at you, they throw a lot of ammo at. To be fair. I feel like you were supposed to get a sniper rifle a while back.
Well, guess who didn't get that sniper rifle?
You.
Me.
But if I remember correctly, I think you'll be able to get another one. I think? I don't know.
Oh, I guess we'll find out.
Father Theodore. So yeah, Stefano was kind of just fodder. He was chef.
Try to stay quiet.
He was
There might
useless.
be more of those things.
You can at least tell me how you know my name.
Kidman told me to keep an eye out for you.
Kidman.
You're so tall.
Try to get your help. If
Is she?
When I went to shit, and here you are. So
Wait,
She's kind of tall.
I'm lost.
Not really.
What plan?
getting Lily out of here. And
Sebastian's like
then
5'2".
take Mobius down for good.
Sebastian's 5'2".
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Wait a second.
What is it?
This can't be that short.
No, he's not. He's probably like 6 feet.
She's big then.
Or like 5'11".
Well, she's tall. I mean, she's got to be like 5'9".
I wouldn't say that tall.
Look at her next to Sebastian.
You're way back.
Sebastian's got like 3 inches on her at least.
Right, so like 5'9".
He's probably like 5'11" or 5'10".
Wait, hold on. Your plan. Kidman didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she wasn't able to debrief you on that in front of everybody.
Good point.
Ooh.
Good point.
Oh,
Kimmin
yeah.
was smart. Kimmin was smart, bro.
Yes.
Maybe she's not a traitor. Like Ada Wong.
One of us has got to lift while the other one crawls through.
Got it. I'll just.
Look how much stronger she is!
Let me
Get your ass through before I drop it on your head.
Yo!
Shit.
She could kick Sebastian's ass.
Thanks.
Wow. Don't mess with her. We will not mess with her at
Is
all.
she gonna be like Nadine from
You lift
Uncharted
right
4?
after that, old man?
Maybe.
Remember in the Lost Legacy where Nadine as the AI would just go up to the enemies and like snap their necks while they were just shooting at you? That was probably like my favorite part of that game.
Myra? So that's why she's here. She's part of Mobius.
Nice.
This is ridiculous.
Your wife worked for
Gonna have to
Mobius?
die. Don't blow your back out.
This isn't the time, Torres.
That's actually pretty good.
You should be proud of your wife.
Good view. Is that what you were gonna say?
She recruited me for this
Yes.
plan.
But no, I was gonna say that's kind of cool that Myra was working for
Why would
Mobius.
she join them?
She found out they had Lily. They knew the only way to take them down was from the inside.
Smart.
So she joined up and waited for the right moment.
She's taller than you, Sean.
That's where she was. Damn it.
She's taller than me too.
This is a lot to take in.
I'm sure it is, but let's not lose focus. We've got to get over this. Can you help me?
Yeah, of course.
They did this in The Last of Us.
Ready?
They did it in Resident Evil 5 first, which came out before The Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sebastian, stop looking. Pervert.
Hey, you just gonna forget about me?
What? You thought I'd leave you hanging like that?
Oh, they did, bro. That's like the exact same animation as The Last of Us.
Is it?
Like almost exactly.
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Plan now.
And plus, this guy has a beard like Joel
Ellie's
does.
not strong enough to lift up
No.
Joel.
The part with Joel and Tess.
Oh. I was gonna say.
Plan. Right.
Ellie's like 10 years old.
Who else was
Joel's like
involved with
200
this
pounds, I
story?
doubt.
Just four of us.
Lift her up.
Me, Kidman,
She can
Myra,
lift her.
and Theodore.
Theodore. Father Theodore?
Father Theodore. I just call him Theodore Wallace. You know him?
We've met. But he doesn't want to save Lily. He wants her for himself. Tried to talk me into hunting down Myra, too. He's the one who screwed everything up. How was this whole thing supposed to go?
Once Myra and Theodore got Lily, Theodore and I were going to get her out while Myra stayed behind to take care of Mobius.
Nice.
Kidman stayed outside and make sure we got out of STEM safely. Shit, it was supposed to be easy.
Nothing's ever easy.
Wait, what did they say? Because I missed it. I was looking at the
So-
chat.
In terms of everything that they just said.
Yeah, what did they say?
So Lily worked for Mobius because she knew Lily's death was bullshit and Mobius was behind
Lily
it.
worked for Lily?
Myra.
Myra worked for Mobius.
So, you know, she went into STEM. Her and Father Theodore joined up and they were supposed to rescue Lily. And then Father Theodore was like, oh, I can control this whole place. You know, kind of like Stefano.
Great.
And so now he's like, shit, I want the power all myself. So he really just is in it for himself to gain control of the Union. And Kidman's whole role was to evacuate them from STEM. Because Mobius isn't going to do it.
You mean, not Mobius. You mean, oh, right, yeah,
Yeah.
Mobius, the company.
So, like, Kidman's whole role is to save basically all your lives once you get Lily.
So Myra isn't the bad person. Even though she is, because she attacked Sebastian.
Initially, Myra, Kidman, her were the good people, and Theodore was supposedly one of the good ones too, but he's
Okay.
really in it for himself, yeah.
Alright, and Myra's a big wild card right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. Sean, Matt is indeed shorter than me. We lied about him being
Yes.
taller before.
I'm like 5'5".
Oh no.
But, yeah, no, so Kidman, Torres are good people.
We got trouble. Look. Quick, follow me.
Shit, look at that smoke, man.
Nice.
It's a satellite. There's a door.
Oh, you know what it is? I think you get the sniper rifle from a side mission, kind of like the shotgun. Like a at this badass.
Oh my god. Flamethrower Nemesis. Resident Evil 3 copied this from this game.
Yeah. I think this guy would fuck up the Nemesis, though.
So much for your safe house.
I wouldn't put my safe house in the open like that. It's hidden, but we've got to get past those things to get there. You see that red banner behind that building?
Yeah.
The hatch to my safe house is in there.
Okay. I'll take the lead. Stay low and keep behind me.
Wait, why do we have to take the lead?
Listen, I've seen these things before. Don't get near them while they're on fire.
So they get off of fire at some point.
They're kind of like the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four. They do that. They flame on, and then they flame off. But you could probably stealth them, if I remember correctly. See, look, they had variety into them.
That's definitely not bad.
Like I said, this game does a lot of right things with gameplay. It's just, you know, it's got its issues.
Oh boy. We're gonna just try and sneak over here. Oh.
Be careful, it might flame on.
Actually, you know what? Just wait for him. Shorter but older? No,
Sounds right.
Matt's not older than me.
I
I'm the older brother.
I thought I was.
He's also not shorter than me. We lied about that.
Well, I'm shorter than you, but I'm older.
No. We can tell him the truth. You're taller. And you're younger.
What are you talking about? I'm shorter and I'm older.
He's gonna have no clue who to believe, bro.
Brain goo.
Okay.
An herb.
Wonder what I can use that for.
Green herbs. To heal yourself.
I wonder where that's happened before.
Silent Hill.
He's gonna flame on in a second. Ah!
Oh wow. Don't get too close to them. Oh, that's like a bad spot because when he turns around, it's probably gonna. This is just like The Last of Us.
See, they stole this from The Last of Us too.
Like Ellie would be right there, walking around, and. Oh, that's like a really bad spot.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker right now.
Oh, he's fighting.
Gamer, you told me I can know either your height or Matt's. I asked for yours. You said 6 foot, but also said Matt is taller. If Matt says he's shorter, then there's a chance you could still be 6 foot. Yes, he could also be taller. He could be shorter. But
I'm 5'5".
I'm telling you, he's taller than me, and he's not 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
He's like 6'9".
I'm like 5'6" with shoes on.
Okay, he's not 6'9", but
like
he's like 6'5".
I'm like 5'9" if I wear high heels. But I'm 5'5".
Bro, come on, you're a tall guy.
No, I'm not.
You know what? This looks like a good time for the arrows. Die, fools.
You got him.
Where'd the other one go? That's concerning. Where'd the other one go?
He teleported. Maybe you killed him.
Well, if Matt is taller, then I'm taller than both of you. Look, Sean, when you asked me about the height, I told you I was 6 foot exactly. I am honest about that. And then I said Matt was taller, which I was also honest about. And that he's 6'5". So, like, you just need to... You need to realize that Matt's a liar.
I'm
and
5
not
foot
to listen to him.
5.
Don't listen to him. He's not 5'5".
If I recall, there was a section in the Paper Mario that is your door where I was telling the truth about that you lied at.
Which part?
I forgot, but I remember you were like, no. Oh, it was who voiced the old man Koopa, because it was later in the game at the end when we had to read everybody's dialogue for Book of Mario.
Yeah.
And then, like, it was when it went to the old Koopa of the mayor for the town back in chapter 1. You were like, no, Matt, you read it. And I was like, no, you read it. And then someone looked up the video and they said, you read it.
Well, okay, but that's different. That was a legit mistake.
Liar.
No, that was a legit mistake.
Excuses.
Because it was a long time
Excuses.
since we had to voice him,
Excuses.
and it was completely different, 100% different.
Excuses.
I know your height, bro. You are lying.
I'm 5'5". I mean, maybe your vision isn't too hot, but maybe you can't really see height well, but...
Well,
I'm
you can't see shit because you never wear your glasses, so...
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty good, Sebastian. Managed to save some ammo.
Ooh, see? She complimented me. Now I want to see what happens if I waste all the ammo and do that scene. See if she just says, wow, used up everything. You suck.
I don't think she ever says anything if you use your ammo. I think she just says something if you get caught.
There's no place like home, but a safe house runs a close second. Listen, don't freak out at the amount of explosives I got in here. They're as safe as cookie dough. At least until I own them.
Right. Sean says this conversation got interesting.
With who?
Our conversations. Are you guys doing voices like Book of Mario when you... No.
The what?
Sean. No, don't worry about it,
What are
bro.
we gonna do about
Don't worry about
the
it.
I don't know. He's insane. His hideout looks like an Inquisitor's dream home. I should be relieved that Myra has Lily instead of him, but
What? Myra has Lily?
yeah. But I'm not sure that's good news. She's changed. This place seems to have affected her. She's hiding, trying to protect Lily from Theodore. And he'll tear this place apart to find them. If I can stop him, maybe Myra will come to her senses and we can get Lily out of here.
So the plan is to take out Theodore.
Yeah. But I have to find him first.
How are you gonna do that?
When you helped me before, I'll call him. But I better give Kevin an update first.
Right. But be careful what you say.
I
over
completely
that
forgot
thing.
about O'Neill.
She's probably in the control room with that lizard hovering over her.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about Kidman's boss, the not evil looking guy?
Well, you said he was evil. I said he wasn't.
Where have you been?
Oh, yeah.
Find the files?
I did more than that. I eliminated him.
Eliminated
He's
him.
been terminated.
She slipped through my fingers again.
Sorry to hear that. Any leads?
The good news is that I've been in contact with Agent Torres. Her
She
intel
ain't bad
has been
looking.
valuable.
That is good news.
She's easy on the eyes.
The bad news is there's someone more powerful than Stefano who wants to take this place over. And he needs Lily to do that. Torres told me you know him too. He's a real smooth talker.
You're attracted to him.
I know what you're talking about. Let's go to your room. That would help. Keep me posted. Know I'm here for you.
I know. I trust you, Kidman.
I love you too.
I don't know. He might be gay. He just said Father Theodore is a smooth talker.
Sebastian.
You wouldn't say that unless you were into him. There's no reason to say that.
Something's wrong. I gotta try and find him. You should stay here and get your
Alright, I gotta
explosives
go
and
pee.
weapons ready.
Well, I'm about to end the stream.
No, you're not.
Very shortly, yep.
No, you're not.
No way into the barrel from here.
Yeah, there's a Mobius computer in that room. It'll take you to exit 72.
Great. I'll call you when I'm ready. Hang tough, Torres.
Got it.
All right. Torres' journal. Heck, that could be interesting. Let me take a quick look at that. So, this journal is written in a neat feminine hand. The most recent entry notes, not sure how long I've been waiting for Myra and Theodore to return. Time is a sketchy concept inside STEM, even more so since Lily escaped. All I know is that they should have returned by now. If I die in here, I just want to find whoever to finally read my diary, something I regret, and that's why I'm here, waiting to take Lily out of here. That's, you know, I'll maybe read this in the next part. All right, so Sean, thank you for joining. You get all the thanks today. I think you were the only one that joined in, so thanks for showing up to the stream. And
You should have lied and wrote in the title Paper Mario.
see, I should have. People would have,
Yeah.
and they would have seen Evil Within and been like, "Wait, what the fuck?" But so yeah, thanks again, Sean, for showing up, and we'll be continuing this probably next Friday. But I don't know if we see it anytime during the week. Maybe we'll throw it in.
Oh, look, there's a weapon.
Because I do want to get to Metal Gear Solid soon, but I want to finish this game first. But Matt, you said we're halfway through.
I would say you're about a little bit over, maybe.
A little over halfway?
Maybe.
Great.
Maybe. Just about halfway.
Great, we're getting there. So
Hey,
this
it's
will
picking
continue
up.
if
It's
nothing
picking up.
else, most likely Friday, and that is that. So